to KCAL 9 News at 9, and we're streaming on CBSN Los Angeles. I'm Pat Harvey.
And I'm Juan Fernandez. The battle for the Oval Office is heating up. Former Vice President Joe Biden attacked President Trump over the pandemic response.
And KCAL 9's Sarah Donchi has the latest on the campaign trail.
President Trump still doesn't have any real plan.
Joe Biden tore into the president's response to the pandemic today, and following a briefing with school and health officials in Delaware, said federal disaster money is needed to safely reopen schools.
President Trump may not think this is a national emergency. He's offering nothing but failure and delusions.
Appearing in North Carolina, a key battleground state, President Trump tried to suggest the worst of the pandemic is behind us.
I think we're rounding the turn on this China virus. We're rounding the turn.
The president instead kept his focus on violence in American cities, one day after visiting Kenosha, Wisconsin, where he praised law enforcement but said little about the Jacob Blake shooting.
We stopped those violent mobs very easily. All they have to do is say, please come in, Mr. President.
Biden will visit Kenosha tomorrow and plans to meet with the Blake family. He said today the officer who shot Blake should be charged and that he's hoping to help the community heal.
I'm not going to tell Kenosha what they have to do, but we have to do together.
Wisconsin and its 10 electoral votes are a top target for the Trump and Biden campaigns, and both are buying airtime there.
Joe Biden takes a knee.
The president claims Biden is soft on crime,
Donald Trump is determined to instill fear in America,
while Biden is set to claim President Trump is trying to scare Americans. Attorney General Bill Barr appeared on CNN today and addressed the Jacob Blake shooting. He shot down the idea of systemic racism.
Do you think black people are treated differently by law enforcement than white people?
I think there are some situations where statistics which suggest that they are treated differently, but I don't think that that's necessarily racism.
Also tonight, the Department of Homeland Security is pushing back against claims it buried an intelligence bulletin warning the Russians were targeting Joe Biden. The July document said there was a Russian scheme to promote allegations about Biden's poor mental health, of which there is no proof, but it was never shared. In an email obtained by ABC News, acting DHS Secretary Chad Wolf's chief of staff writes, "Please hold on sending this one until you have a chance to speak to Wolf." Tonight, Wolf said the document didn't meet his standards.
The report that you reference was, at the end of the day, a very poorly written report.
But the Democrats are concerned the Trump administration is blocking the flow of key intelligence on election interference to benefit the president.
the Russians don't want me to be the nominee.
Attorney General Barr also admitted today that Russia could be trying to meddle in our elections again.
I accept that there's some preliminary activity that suggests that they might try again.
As for the Biden campaign, it raised more than $360 million last month, a record for any political campaign ever. Sarah Donchi, KCAL 9 News.